Well, welcome everybody to Calizari System Survival number 11. Now if you recall last episode, which was a couple of days ago, we went and cleaned up our pirate base salvage over there, which we can now actually clear. So let's just clear that from our GPS. Delete. Now, as I mentioned in the previous stream, I also did go through offline and cleaned up some of the excessive debris that we had floating around, and believe me, there was a lot of it, which could account for some of the issues that I was experiencing. But at the same time, I discovered something else that I'd completely forgotten about. Right early in the piece, first couple of episodes, we took out a pirate base over in this general direction, and now I marked a drone wreck that we went and collected and put into our grinder pit over there. But believe it or not, we forgot all about the actual base itself. So the base, whilst disarmed and disabled, is actually still residing over there, and we haven't actually cleaned it up yet. So with that said, I thought that this episode we might focus on cleaning that up. I know, once again, it's going to be a relatively dull and uneventful episode in that I'll just spend a lot of time in Mule over here grinding things down. But once we get that all fully cleared up, we can then start building the relevant ships or resources necessary to take on our regional headquarters over here, which is a rather large base, and just from previous experience playing against that particular type of pirate base, very difficult to actually eradicate completely, or it's fully disarm and disable. So we're in for quite a challenge with that one over there. So we're going to have to put in some mines, build up our resources a lot more, build up a lot more ammunition because we're going to need it. But for the most part of this episode at least, I think we'll focus on clearing the remains of that base that's over there. We'll have to go hunting for it, of course. And I think we're going to take Gunslinger here, just in case there are still some turrets left operational. Now, we'll just check. We do have missiles, excellent, so we don't need to worry too much about those as well. Okay, so let's go and scout out and have a look and see what is left over there. 6 and 3. And yes, we still need to fix up our solar arrays there, solar arrays and our oxygen farms. And we'll of course get to that, but that is a little bit of a lower priority at this point in time. I want to clean up these bases and get all these resources together, and then put in some actual mining operations so that we've got long-term resources coming in. Now, I do have several ideas about how we're going to do the mining operations. First I thought maybe we'll just build a ship and just do a little bit of ship mining, but I figured we might as well put in a more established type of mining facility. That way it's set up for, to coin a phrase, it's future-proofing ourselves. It's getting ourselves ready for the long term. And where is this base? Is that it over there? So we'll be able to generate lots of resources over a long period of time, or even just lots of resources in a short period of time. It's just the operative point here being lots of resources. Yeah, let's see. I should have marked this pirate base when we eliminated it. Dislike this camera, but I'm trying to run this as vanilla as possible, and whilst I do have a mod that does clean up the camera view. I opted not to actually run with it in this game. I think I mentioned right at the very beginning, I'm only running a couple of mods in this game. One of them's a speed mod, which it just doubles the speed available, because the physics system seems to have a little bit of trouble when you go over about 250 meters a second. Your ship sort of becomes, well, it decides to basically suicide. That's what it appears like to me anyway, because you lose control altogether. And the other mod I'm running is an LCD no bloom. I find that oh crud, we've gone within range. I find that the standard LCDs are way too glary. Any text you have displayed on the LCDs, it hurts the eyes. It's got so much bloom or glare coming off the actual illuminated text. So I run a mod that actually reduces that down to very much down to a bare minimum. Okay, there's the base. Well, I found the base, but we've actually got a drone closing in on our position. So we're going to try and head back to our base, so we can let the guns over there take care of it primarily. I don't really feel like taking it on. Trying to determine what it is, although I can't actually see it on the HUD no more. Did it just eliminate itself? Almost looks like it's decided to. I would say, yeah. I would say it just drove itself into a mountain, because it's no longer on our HUD, and I'm not going to complain about that. I didn't fancy having to take it on anyway. Oh, I've got to be careful here. How close are we to this sort of thing? I believe we did take care of the guns. I might just stop here and make a note. GPS, new position, pirate base. Okay. So yeah, a bit of a panic there. Thought we had a drone to take care of. Now, whilst I've got great confidence in being able to take on the drone, I just cleaned up all the debris as you know, so I wasn't looking forward to generating a whole stack more debris, considering our guns are very efficient in actually ripping these things apart and leaving lots of single blocks floating about. Okay, let's see if we can see what guns we've still got floating around over here. System's been eliminated. There's a fire actually inside the base, and as we recall from the other base, there is actually a couple of turrets inside, and I think this one's most likely the same. I'm not going to try and take out those big large piers, because as we saw with the other base, I have no reason to doubt that this one's not the same. They've got a heavy armour block central core, which makes it rather difficult to eliminate them. What have we got up there? I'd like to see if we can actually hack the cargo container and actually rip all the components out of it. But I can't actually see where there it is. There's another one over here. I think we just might have taken it out actually. Risk it. We've got a reactor there that we can get some uranium from. We've got a meteor storm that's about to target our position. But I believe we have actually eliminated the turrets there. Yep, see? Let's just jump out of here. Let's risk it. We can only die, hey? Oh, I'm going to made a nice mess of that grinder pit there. Oh, you crud. I just took off our landing gear. Well, that's what you get for being impatient. Yeah, we don't own the doors. Oh, easy way. Now, I'm not sure what the timer is all about. And if there was a programmable block with it, but obviously isn't now, so let's just... computers could come in handy. Alright, looks like we did eliminate both of the internal turrets. Excellent. What do we got here? Assemblers. No, not far enough. Still not far enough. So, thank you. Now that works. Oh, excellent. 20. Thank you. Down you go. Alright, now... interior plates. What have we got here and here that's got interior plate conveyor? We need a lot more, okay. Well, that's easy fixed. That might be enough. we've got to repair it first, then hack it. Oh, will you look at this bounty. Ooh, plutonium, platinum I should say, plutonium. Platinum, oh, tons of steel plate. Alright, we need to collect all of this. Now that we've got it hacked, I think we'll repair... No, that's the one we do want. We'll repair the conveyor on top. We'll eliminate the grinding pit. But I think we can actually do that all with mule. Yeah, see, we're full. So when we come back with mule, we will get rid of all extraneous materials. We'll put a connector on the top of this once we get rid of the roof, and then mule will be able to suck. Oh, mule's connector is at the back. That's alright, we'll have to put an angle on it. And we'll be able to suck all those materials out, because that is a good bounty. Nice bounty, nice haul that. Scrap. That's alright. Actually, take some of that, some of that, some of that. And overshoot our mark altogether. We actually want to lift you up, don't we? Landing gear. 5. Large tubes we don't have, but I'm sure we'll be able to get some. Well, actually I'm not sure. Excellent. Alright. I guess we might as well take a load of stuff whilst from here whilst we're here. Okay. It might only be scrap, but that's an excessive amount or extra amount of iron ore that we can resalvage. It wasn't my imagination. We just had something detonate. What was it that just detonated? Nothing out here. That's a meteor impact that had gold in it by the looks. Grinder is smoking, assembler is smoking, but I'm really not sure what else could have detonated. Certainly wasn't Gunslinger. We've got no other enemies on our map, so something go boom, but not something I can see. Okay. I don't recall that being quite as damaged. We didn't actually hit anything under here. Oh, who knows? Space engineers can sometimes be a bit of a mystery. At least to me. Of course. Save us an extra trip anyway, so that way when we come back with our grind ship, we won't have as much stuff to have to grind up. Alright, that'll do for the moment. Let's just go and get our salvage ship. Tear the rest of this base down. Excellent, that's actually a pretty good haul. I really do want the rest of that cargo. See if we can collect it, not grind it. Okay, we are over there. Excellent. Oh, a lot of craters from the meteors. And we know, as we know, the guns certainly do take care of a lot of them too. And there's another storm. Okay. Hey, don't you shoot at me. I think we might have to put some lights on our base. There's no illumination. At least not from the outside. Can't remember if I put lights inside or not. I think there's lights inside. Okay. Oh, look at that. It did both of them at once. Beautiful. But we will just fix that up as well with our landing gear. Okay, now that should have also cleared our cargo hold. Yes, it did. Beautiful. Mule, there you are. Kind of regretting putting the cockpit right up on top now because I have to use the jetpack every time I want to hop in this sort of thing. And it's a great little ship, as you know, as you've seen. Certainly does the job well. The one inconvenient thing is having the jetpack up on top just to be able to climb in. Right, now we'll eliminate the grind pit on top and the first couple of layers up on top just so we can get access to that cargo container. Use some of the resource probably inside it. Oh no, we need conveyor. There's plenty of conveyor floating around. We'll use some of those resources to build a connector. And then we'll salvage as much as we can out of that. That's the thing I keep forgetting too. We need to put some lights on this beast. sure it just registered, didn't it? I do like that little photo ship. It does a very good job. It's actually, I think, more the fact that it's got the 6 Gatlings on it. It's the important thing here. But it certainly does rip through the target very, very efficiently. Grinders eliminating grinders. Almost seems kind of ironic. Cannibal grinders consuming themselves, their own kind. Oh, come on, tip over. Alright. Yes, and our defences over here against it. I'm just waiting for the time that a meteor decides to slam straight into us when we're off doing something like this. trying to think about the best way to take on that regional headquarters when the time comes. I have, as I've mentioned, I have come up with this before, so I sort of know the layout of what their defences are and how they got it all laid out, and even with that knowledge, it's going to be incredibly tough. I'm still not sure which is going to be the best way to approach it. I've also seen how other people have approached it, and some of them have merit, some of them a little bit overboard, and don't really want to, well, I don't want to copy what somebody else is doing, or has done. Look at that. So, if anybody has any sort of nice, bright suggestions as to how we can tackle it, feel free to leave comments, either on my Twitch channel, on my YouTube channel, or for those of you who actually have me or have access to me on Facebook, even just post a comment on Facebook. Very curious to see what suggestions other people might have as to about how to handle it. All I can tell you is that it's got some very serious defences that are going to be rather difficult to get through. We've also got a lot of base defences as well, which are equally hard to get through if we want to salvage anything more than just steel plate. And what I mean by that is it's actually got a lot of self-destructs built into the whole base, so that if you try entering any of the major facilities there, you'll trigger sensors that actually will cause the base to self-destruct. So if we want to salvage anything, we're going to have to bypass or eliminate those. There are a lot of internal turrets which are rather difficult to spot, so that's going to be fun. And there's some external turrets and missiles, as well as some very well structured turret towers, which are for the most part actually independent from the base, in that they can operate independent of resources and supplies and power coming from the actual base itself. So that's going to make it a little difficult there. Back up. So, given that bit of a insight as to the base, yes, any suggestions as to what we could try, we'll come back here, what we could try to actually take this base out efficiently is more than welcome. I see we're going to have to do more than one trip. With the amount of steel and heavy armour that we're actually grinding at the moment, well, we're not going to have a heck of a lot. Yeah, we'll wait for you to fall over, mate. Not a lot of space to actually pick up some of these other resources. 25,000 steel plate is not exactly light. Come on. think we can actually put some connectors on that. In order to do that, we need to actually just plop our ship down over here. That'll do. Try not to break this one's landing gear. There we go. Alright, let's grab some of those, and those. I think we even need some of that for it, I can't remember. Let's give this a try anyway. Steel plate, yep, I was right. Computers is the other one we're missing. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Fortunately, there's a lot. And some computers. So those we need and got. I think we've got plenty of them anyway. No, get rid of that. There we go. Really? It's going to get ground down in the end anyway, so we're going to get all those resources back. And we've got no power, so we can't connect to that even if we wanted to. Do we have enough? We do. How very interesting. We took the uranium back, didn't we? Oh, okay. That's alright. That's alright. Of course there is. Alright, now we'll steal a tiny bit of uranium from you. Just so that can power that connector. Like that. Come on, straighten up. that. Alrighty. Don't have a heck of a lot of storage room, do we? Container 2. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright, we're full, as in we are very full, but I'm not going to push it any further than that. Come back. Welcome, Leo Centure. I hope I pronounced that right. And hi to you as well. Unfortunately, you've come in near the tail end of this stream. I'll actually be finishing up for this episode in a where are we? There we go. In a few minutes. So please, I do encourage you to pop back. I stream at the same time every night, 6 days a week, and it is much nicer to see that there's somebody in the stream, so I don't feel like quite the fool talking to myself. But I do like to explain what I'm doing, just for those people who do watch it after the fact. I do also get a few people who watch it through my YouTube playlists, links of which can be found in the bottom of my main channel page. Come back here. In fact, once I offload this load of cargo, I think I will actually be calling it at that point. And we'll pick up the rest of this salvage operation next episode. This mule really handles like a mule when it's fully loaded. very heavy. Actually, before we finish off this stream, I will finally, since I've been talking about it the last couple of episodes, get to and fix up those solar array. I'm getting tired of seeing them sparking every time I come back to base. Alright, Tim, do your thing. Where can I go? That is excellent. Come on, stop your stalling. Okay, now let's see what they've done to my solar panels here. Oh, all but chopped them off. Nice. It's three solar panels. Oh, right. 4 solar panels. It'd be really nice if those Gatlings didn't try shooting through the solar panels, but I suppose they're relatively dumb. Yes, give us some more of that. A few hundred of those. Computers, alright. Is that one not powered? So, computers and solar panels. Oh, that is most unusual. That's good. Now come on, you. Ah, because it's... Okay. I think we shall update that. Either that or it stopped working. Where is it? What have we got here? Refinery manager. Hang on, we're using Tim now. Stop. And turn off. Automatic doors, they can stay. There's Tim. There's automatic. There's floor plan. Oh, that's right. It's not actually stored here. It's stored in its own tower, isn't it? Or is it? Oh, no, there it is. I think we're using... Yes, let's just update you, shall we? Stop. And solar. Edit. Yes, I think so. Solid rotors. I can't even spell it right. Solar. Okay, yes I know. Batteries 115. Oh, I've got 115 batteries, that's nice. To be perfectly honest with you, I did not know how many batteries I had. 115, alright, 12 solar panels, that's correct. LCD solar alignment, well, we'll put one of you in. Well, we've got that. Interior plates. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so that should now be aligning properly. And it is, look at that, perfect. I have to admit, I do like ISIS, the solar alignment script. It's very, very nice. especially the new version using both horizontal and vertical rotors. In this case, as you can see, I've only got the one rotor, but I have played around with this same script in other configurations, and I find it's very, very nice. Highly recommended. So let's just offload all of these. Alright, he's going to dump them back into our main container, but that's fine. Excellent. Alright, with that said, I'm going to stop this episode at that point. We've still got some salvage to take care of over there. Okay, nice meal. But yeah, we finally got that solar array fixed up. So thank you very much for dropping by and watching. Feel free to drop back in 24 hours time, basically, same time tomorrow, and I will continue. We'll continue on with this Calizari system survival, and finish off that salvaging of the enemy base, and then we'll start planning out some mining facilities to be able to boost our resources a bit more, so that we can take on that final enemy base over here, the regional headquarters, which is going to be quite a challenge. So until then, happy engineering, and I shall talk to you another time.